Hi guys, I'm back again in the next video in my series how to make an acoustic steel string guitar. As you could see in the previous video, it was concerning the top plate. Now we are going to make the back plate. So the back plate has 3 different steps. First is joining the 2 halves of the back plate. Then we are going to make an inlay. It's not necessary. I think I will not be making an inlay on the middle strip of the guitar. When you do this, it's 4 steps. Then we are going to put a middle strip. It's just to strengthen the joint. And then the last step will be the braces. The first step, the joining, is the same as joining the top plate. So I'm not going to give more explanation about this because you can see it in my previous video. As you can see, I joined the 2 halves of the back plate. Now I will plane it to the right thickness. For this guitar it's 2.5 millimeters. That's a good start. What's important or more difficult about the back plates and side plates as for the top plate, these are harder woods, and it's not always the case. But in this case, when planing the wood in the normal direction, you see you're coming pieces of wood out of the back plate. Same problem occurs frequently with rosewood, nut, and this set of Ancol. So what we can do about it is plane perpendicular. Plane in this direction. It's not that good for the blade, you need to sharpen it more, but you get a better result. So at this moment the back plate has the right thickness. So you see I drew the outside of the guitar. There are 2 lines. So this one is the outside of the guitar. This is the outside with a little spacing. So when I'm sawing the plate to get the back plate out of it, we're going to saw on the outside line. So this is the moment you need to decide if you want some inlay at the middle strip of the guitar. It's not necessary, but when you want it, it's best to do it now, because at this moment your back plate is straight. You can clamp it easily on your workbench. When you don't do it now, your plate will have a curve, so it's a little complicated to clamp it and yeah, to make the inlay. So I'm going to make an inlay. I'm going to make something like this, 2 together. So this will return as the purfling on the top and the back. So these 2 pieces together will be about 3 millimeters. So I'm going to route a channel of 3 millimeter from the top to the back, and then we are going to glue in these 2 pieces. When you want it, you can cut out the guitar, the back plate first. That's no problem. I made the inlay. From this moment we are going to take the middle black line as the center. Even if it's not exactly the center of the board, we're going to take this line, because on the back side we need to see this black line as the center of the board. So the next step is glue some reinforcement strip over the joint. So we take some leftovers over here. These are some leftovers of a top board. You see, one is not wide enough, so we are going to take an extra one. So I glued the strip in the middle over the joint, rounded it up. You see it? And I glued the braces. The middle strip is glued in one piece, and afterwards we are going to remove just the pieces where the braces need to fit. That's the easiest way. There's just one thing we need to do right now, and that's giving the right height for the braces. At this moment, I guess this one is the right height. The three others are too high, and then shape the braces. The braces are finished. At the top they're straight, and in the ends they go down, so we can make little holes in the curving where the braces will fit in. It's just extra strength for the back plate. So that's it for now. It's ready. So we leave it apart and we'll continue with the sides.